Very simple, James. How are you and the boys feeling? Going into a huge game on Friday night?
Yeah, we're excited. First time this season I think I've got a full squad to choose from. And that's obviously still Andrew Davis is a long term absentee, but everybody else is healthy, fit and ready to go, and it's one we're really looking forward to.
What's the mood like going into the game? It's a huge game given that it's a derby, but it's also a huge game in itself. What's the mood in the camp like?
It's like any derby, there's always an excitement because it's everyone in the city's talking about it. We know it's sold out, and it's a game you look forward to. You look for on the fixture list when it comes out, and it's one that it gets the fans going, it gets the players going. So there's a buzz about the place like any derby week, but we've had to take that to the side and go on with preparation and our work. But yeah, the boys are ready and certainly looking forward to it.
Is the key to winning this game from a Dundee perspective stopping Lawrence Shankland?
No.
Because you can see why a lot of people are saying that. Look at the goals that he's been scoring. It's his goals that have got United through the last 3 games. So can you see why people might think that's the case? If you can snuff him out, that's a key to...
No, I see the opposite actually. It's how do you stop the ball getting to him and creating the chances. Again, I think it's been completely wrong to focus on just that one player, because they've got a lot of quality in their side. So for me, this is just my opinion, but they've been completely wrong to focus my match preparations on one player. So no.
Obviously, they're going into this in the back of 3 wins, but you're going into this still unbeaten in the league yourselves. From the outside, there are perhaps people that are saying Dundee United are clear favourites going into this game. Would you agree with that? And are you happy to almost go into this maybe a little bit under the radar?
I'm just happy to be going into the derby as Dundee manager. I genuinely, they've had a great start. I said that. We've had an okay start. We've not been consistently as good at times as what we'd like to be. It's been bit part performances, and we're still as a staff trying to find that consistency in the performance week in, week out. I honestly don't. It makes no difference going in favourites or not. Would I rather be top of the league? Absolutely. Doesn't matter what people are saying, who's favourites, who's not. To me, no. To my players, no. And to my football club, no. As I say, everything focus here is on Dundee, and that's the way it will be. And we'll take every game from a Dundee perspective, and not really. It didn't make a difference if we went into the Aberdeen game as underdogs in people's eyes, which is right, because they're a league above us, being the third best, second best team in the country, all going over all ground. But no, I'm looking forward to the derby as a Dundee manager. My players are looking forward to the derby as Dundee players, and that's it really.
And you played in a number of Dundee derbies. You obviously famously scored the last minute equaliser in the 2-2 draw there as well. What kind of character are your players going to need to show in that kind of cauldron atmosphere to get the result that you're obviously hoping for on Friday night?
It's a performance I think we need to show. It has to be a performance we know we're capable of from the start. We need to be brave, which we will be. Up for it doesn't come into it because it's a derby, that's a guarantee. It should be a guarantee every game. People will question that statement, but the games like this, the talk's all done for elsewhere. It's the build up, builds the atmosphere. It's a full house. It's great. It's away from home, so cauldron, I'm not so sure. It'll be a great atmosphere, but it's one the boys, I'm sure, will be looking forward to. I love going down there to play games, as I love going to Tynecastle to play in the Hibs and Hearts derby. So our fans will be louder than normal because they feel they need to be, because there's not as many as certainly when I was going down there and playing. But it's just characters. I've got plenty in there that have played in derbies, and I've got plenty that have not, and I don't know what's best. It's a game of football over 90 minutes that we need to be better than them, and we're fully focused on doing that.
You mentioned the Edinburgh derby that you were obviously also involved with. How do you think the two compare?
Great, the two of them are very similar. Apart from one you get in a police escort and one you walk down to, but no, it's like the derby's great. I played in one at Coventry as well, but with Leicester that was a big one, and Nottingham Forest was a big one. But There's just an edge to them. The fans are they want the bragging rights over their workmates or mates, whatever. We want to win it for our club, they want to win it for their club. There's an edge to it. The atmosphere's, it's a night game, so it'll be even better again. It's sold out, it's televised, people could have sat and watched it in the pub, but they want to come. There's an excitement. There's not been a league derby in this city for a few years now, so how does it compare? For me it's the same. You're going out, you're desperately wanting to beat your better rivals.
2004 since the last time Dundee won at Tannadice. Any reason why you can't go there and get that positive result this time round?
No, we're confident that's how long it's been, yeah.
I think so. I probably hope I've done my research properly. I think so.
Yeah, it's a good one to put to right then. Yeah, no, look, we're not looking back on that like a derby's a derby and every one of them are different. And we're going down there to take on a very good side that's had a good start to the league campaign, but we believe we're a very good side as well, so on the night it'll be the team that handles the atmosphere and handles the game of football better that'll win the game.
How much does it mean to you personally to be back involved in a Dundee Derby, given the injuries you sustained in the Dundee Derby, and did you ever imagine at that point that you would be in this position now?
Probably then. I never thought I'd be in this position so soon. I always wanted to be, even before the injury, be a coach, be a manager. Probably desperate to be back involved in as a player when I was injured, because I seen them. I was on the bench tonight when Craig Whiten scored. I was down there when the 2-2 game when Kano scored on the bench. So I have been involved, but not in this capacity. It was nice and relaxed, and I could sit back and take it all in, which I hope I'll be able to do on Friday as well. But no, I'm honoured actually to be leading a team down there again. Obviously in a different side now. I was captain sides down there and Derby's here, and it's different. There's a different feel to it, but as I say, all the preparations will be done and everything will be handled, and it's about can my team go down and be the better team on the night, which we believe we can be.
And you'd never wanted that to happen to you that night, but in some ways, you might not be sitting in the position you are today.
Exactly, yeah, I said that through the week, and it's probably accelerated me into coaching. I was doing a little bit, but not as much. I certainly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the injury. I know that for a fact, because I would hopefully still be trying to play. But I hate saying this because it sounds weird. Am I glad it happened? No, because I put a lot of people through a lot of hard times with helping me, and mentally it was tough for me. But as I said before, it was an injury. It wasn't an illness. There's plenty of people where I just couldn't do my job, which is a great job to be able to do, to keep fit and go and train and play in front of good crowds and do that as your job. So that was the downside of it for me. There's plenty of people out there who had illnesses, so I never looked on it that way, but without going as much as saying I'm glad the injury happened, but there's a certain side to the injury that's helped me get here. And get to being a manager quicker. I always thought I would be, and I had belief I could be a manager. That injury helped that, so that's the positive side of it. Still, there's a lot of negative sides of that injury which are still very, very raw that I can remember. So, the injury was the injury, but I'm glad we're talking about a Dundee Derby now that's back in the city and in the league, and we can hopefully talk about it for the right reasons and not an injury.
How big an influence on the outcome of the league this season do you believe the Dundee Derbies are going to have?
It'll be important. They will be, because it's 12 points over the course of a season that you can win or lose between your closest rival. Now, there will be other teams up there. I fully believe that, but the derbies are important for your fans as much as anything as well. So it's important we go down there and put a right good showing for them. That I'll go back to it, that makes them walk away for that game saying I was proud of my team tonight, and that's what the focus is on. But to answer the question there, the derbies will be important, but I still believe there's a lot of football to be played, and after this there's another 3 derbies, so it's no, but there's a lot more importance than the 3 points down here. This is about pride, this is about getting one over your rivals, this is about our club against their club, and the exact same thing that they're saying about us, so it's a really important game of football, but it's worth 3 points, and it's 3 points we want to bring back up here.
James, where will this game be won and lost for you?
I think the team that can handle the atmosphere quicker, but look, it's 94 minutes or however long. It's an impossible question to put my finger on, because if I say something and it doesn't happen, it'll come back and haunt me. No, look, it's first and foremost you need to done your work through the week, which we're doing, and then you put a team in the pitch that you believe can win a game of football against a decent team. They'll be doing the same, and then you've got the added atmosphere that you need to take care of as a group, which I'm sure my players will be able to do that. There's a lot of them played in big games, big derbies, so the game will be won and lost on the pitch, whatever team turns up over the 94 minutes and performs better.
How important will getting the first goal be in a game like this?
Not as important as the second one. You go 1 up and you go 2 up, it's more important than the first, but like we've seen out there, when you get the first goal against Aberdeen, you lose the game. The derby out there, when Craig White scored, United scored first. And there'll be derbies, there'll be historical ones throughout the season where they've scored first and we've won, or throughout the years where they've scored first, we've won, we've scored first, they've won. It's how you react to a setback in a game, or how, if you're the team that scores first, how you then handle the next period of the game, and can you then go and get the second goal. So yeah, it's always important to get the first goal, but it's, as I say, that the score line after 94 minutes is an important one, or 96, whatever, 94, and it'll end up something will happen in the 96 minutes, so yeah, whatever, however long the game goes, it's a long time to win a game of football, and we need to be at it for that period.
For sure, it's a great fix, it'll be great traditions, including almost the ceremonial gathering of the away squad walking down to the away ground. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I was talking about that in there. I didn't quite believe it when I came here. That's what happened. I get it now. Why would you jump on a bus? You wouldn't even need to start it for here. You could just let it roll. But no, it's good actually. It adds to it. It adds to the atmosphere, and yeah, it's part of the build-up. That's, as you say, it's traditional now with this derby. They do the same. They walk up, and yeah, it's adds to the atmosphere. I'm more looking forward to kick-off and getting the game underway. But yeah, that's all part of it. And actually, I don't think I've told. Probably some of my players might not believe it. I'm sure they're talking about it, but yeah, it'll be good.
Does that obviously walk down the road? Does that kind of show the differences in the football supporting public in Dundee? Because you mentioned obviously about your experiences in Edinburgh.
It shows maybe, like this derby, I said this before, this derby's about football. There's still the same tension and rivalry for those games as there was in any Edinburgh derby I was ever involved in. The difference is it's an impossible one for me. I don't know the history, why it's so fierce in those other derbies, but ask him that question. No, it's because that would be talking this one down. It still is a bit of rivalry for those 94 minutes, but I think this is credit to both sets of supporters after the game. In my experience of this game, it's done. There might be the arguments that come in the game, it always happens, but that happens when you play any team. The fallouts for the game, of course there's that, but then everybody seems to be able to go and have a beer with their mates and I'm hoping I'm no cursing anything, but in any of the derbies I've been involved in, there's never been bother. And again, that's credit to both sets of fans, and I like that about it. I really do. I think that's the way football should be. And yeah, I hate this word, I've just said it, but they hate each other for 90 however long minutes. But then after it, it's kind of there you go. It's a game of football, and that's what it is. But don't think when we saying that's a game of football we're not desperate to win, because we are. But on the fans, I think that they behave well, and it's a real credit to both sets of supporters that that's the case. For such a fierce rivalry that's historic, we've been going for years and years, and for, like, if you had to just drop someone in the game for the full game and then take them outside after it, didn't know any better, they'd be worried walking out that door and walking back up here. But it's, again, and that's just my experience of this, here and down there's never been any of that, and it's, say again, it's a credit to both sets of fans.